If there's fresh snow and mist, a full moon above. Below lies a pale shadow. Above, shimmering silver. And you walk towards me with a smile.
Between moonlight and snow, you are the third kind of beauty.
Welcome to the voice of Daxia. I'm Shen Nanfei.
Shenzhong. It's already late stage. Spend time with your family. Live well. During these final days.
Throughout history, many have loved writing about snow. But if you write about snow, you can't just write about snow. You must write about celestial beings drunk with joy, haphazardly breaking up the clouds. You must write 1 step lightly, 2 steps deep, 3 steps young.
3 years. Big sister is already famous everywhere. They must be too busy to visit me in jail.
On such a snowy night, I've invited the music industry's rising star, Shen Jingzhou, to sing his new song, Earnest Snow, for everyone. The snow falls deep, falls earnestly, reflecting the scars of me lying in it. Silent night.
Late night, even Jingzhou is a music star now. So good. Indeed, Shen Jingzhou is the youngest music star. The 4 Shen siblings are all geniuses. The eldest sister is Shen Nanfei, a top host on Daxia Radio. Second sister Shen Shiying, the youngest film queen of Daxia. Shen Ling, founder of Jingtou Teo, Daxia's largest e-commerce platform. It seems the scripts, songs, poems, and business plans I left behind 3 years ago. They've already put their sisters at the top of this world. The Shen siblings are so outstanding. It's a pity about their other brother. He's really brought them shame. Shame, indeed.
Does the Shen family even have another brother? At the sisters' press conference, they said, their success today
is all thanks to Shen Jingzhou's ideas and support. He's their only brother. And before they got married,
they're leaving all their assets to Shen Jingzhou.
The only brother.
I don't have a criminal son like you. 10 years ago, Nan Fei and I shouldn't have taken you from the orphanage.
Say all poems and songs were written by you, and dare to say you're taking the blame for Jingzhou. Jingzhou is such a good brother and you want to ruin him. Get out.
Get out of the Shen family.
Leave the Shen family. You're a white-eyed wolf, you reformed laborer. You tricked us into getting cancer. Go to hell.
Sister. I didn't do it for the Shen family's wealth. I only have 3 months left. I just want mom and big sister to know
that bringing me back in the first place, it wasn't a mistake. Brother, I know I'm the adopted son. I won't fight, you can take all the credit. Bastard. If you die out there, fine, why come back?
Jingzhou.
Jingzhou.
Even if you kill me, I can't let outsiders say our sister's poems and songs are written by a criminal, it'll ruin them.
You brat. You want to kill your brother, you deserve to die.
Jingzhou, even brother isn't fighting you. But you still want to hurt him. Want to hurt all of us.
Damn it.
Sis. You brought me back.
You wouldn't think that, right?
The person I'm most grateful to is my one and only brother, King Shen Jingzhou.
If not for me,
he's going to be the brightest star of all. My only brother. The most regrettable thing in my life I regret the most is bringing you back to the Shen family. I regret it.
Ha ha ha.
Regret.
I was wrong. I made a mistake in my life. If I could do it all over,
Leave the Shin family. I don't have a son like you.
You ungrateful convict.
The biggest regret
was bringing you back into the Shin family.
Brother. Here's the clothes big sis gave you. I'm not competing with you for anything. Save me, please.
Shin Jingzhou, save you.
Yes, brother. I really didn't mean it. That guy just suddenly appeared and I hit him. I need your help. I'm begging you, please help me.
I've been reborn. 3 years ago, Shin Jingzhou sped away after a drunken hit and run.
The year I took the fall for him. Bro. Just admit you were driving. They won't investigate.
That's jail time. Causing an accident and fleeing scene. It's at least a 3-year sentence.
Bro. I'm begging you to help me. These poems and lyrics for Big Sis and Second Sis. I don't want them anymore. I'll confess to Big, Second, and Third Sis. In the past 2 years, I've been stealing your work. Don't you want their approval?
From all 3 sisters.
This. Everything I took from you these last 2 years, I gave to them. If I go to jail, everything will be labeled as given by a criminal. Their future will be completely ruined. If you don't help me, go to eldest sister. If she doesn't help, say. The 3 sisters urged me to run away.
You're despicable.
That's right. I am despicable. I'm just adopted, they're not my real sisters. You don't want to see your 3 sisters ruined, right? If you're willing to take blame, I promise, after 3 years, I'll make sure you get everything you deserve. You'll earn the approval of your 3 sisters. Shinzhong. If you don't help me, I'll go to our eldest sister, make her take the blame. If she doesn't, then I'll spill the beans. They said the 3 sisters coaxed me to run away.
I've been reborn. I've really been reborn.
Ha ha ha.
You. Despicable, despicable, despicable. 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 Despicable, despicable, despicable.
I'm despicable, after all, they're not my real sisters. I'm just an adopted child. You wouldn't want to see your real sister destroyed, right?
You just assume I take the blame for you.
My dear brother, ever since I took away your first song, I knew it. You're sensitive and insecure, longing for family ties, willing to die for your sisters.
Exactly. For those 3 sisters, I'd even give up my life.
Claiming all those poems and songs, and even say you take the fall for Jingzhou.
Ah!
You ungrateful criminal, lying about having cancer, just die.
The person I'm most grateful for is my only brother.
The legendary Shin Jingzhou.
If not for me, he would have been the brightest star.
I advise you to obediently hand over all your poems,
Songs.
and business plans to me. That way, I can take good care of your sisters, and you can inherit the Shin family.
Shin Jingzhou, in the past you would have chosen this. But now.
Now what? Do you still dare to hit me? They're your beloved sisters, aren't they?
I've died once already. Now, nobody can threaten me. I, Shinzhong, live for myself.
You dare to hit me, you brute.
Stop.
How dare you bully Jingzhou? Jingzhou.
Ouch. Didn't hit your own son, hit the adopted one. That must hurt. Mom. You hit too hard.
You unfilial child, Jingzhou.
Scoundrel. Why did you dodge? Do you know how much Jingzhou got hurt because you dodged? What do you want to do?
Then why are you hiding? My dear second sister.
I'm hiding. Can you compare to me?
Can you compare to Jingzhou?
A nobody since childhood. Can you compare to someone as talented as Jingzhou? Showing you what upbringing is. Ah. You. How dare you hit me?
So what if I hit you? Hitting the face is educational. Did you teach her, second sister?
Rebellious, you're really rebellious, Shenchong, you ungrateful wretch. Second sister was teaching you. You had the nerve to hit her. All the rules we taught you. Yeah, manners, did you feed it to the dogs? Ha!
You! I'm just unruly and uncultured. Those two things you just said. Fed to the dogs.
You disgraceful child, trying to kill me. I don't have a son. Get out. Leave Shen.
Fine. Auntie.
Auntie, you.
Bro, you can't leave.
Jingzhou, let him go. This little brat got you hurt so bad. Kick him out of the Shen family.
Mom. My brother can't leave. He caused an accident and wants me to take the blame. If he leaves, I'll be the one going to jail.
What? Shenzhong hid and ran, making you take the fall.
You're insane. I knew keeping a loser like you in the Shen family would only cause trouble.
Sirens outside here to arrest, right? Mad Jingzhou won't cover for you. Isn't that it?
It's not that I don't want to take the blame for my brother. I'm just afraid. I'm afraid if I'm caught, there'll be nobody to write poems, songs, and business plans for my sisters.
Ha ha ha. Well, Shen Jingzhou. You're quite the actor, turning tables like that. You think the cops would buy your nonsense? Idiot.
Stop. Shuriying, go get the inspector. Take this little brat away.
Yeah. Officer. He's a fugitive.
Hello. Captain of Jiangxing's 3rd Traffic Division. We're currently apprehending a hit-and-run suspect. Please cooperate.
Quick, take him away.
Is the license plate Jiang AW 8888 your car?
I was driving so fast. No cameras at racing spot. I insist it was Shenchong. No one can prove it's me.
Yes, it's our car. That brat took it out and caused trouble.
Last night at 10:20, you were racing on Jiangshan Road and hit a pedestrian. Multiple fractures were caused, and there was a hit and run. Is this true?
It's not true. The hit and run was by Shen Jingzhou. Not me.
Officer. I can testify, the fugitive is him.
Yes, I can testify too. He's slandering Jingzhou's younger brother.
I can testify too. My son was home the whole time. He hid and ran. It was him.
Bro, the whole family has testified. Don't keep making mistakes, turn yourself in and ask for leniency.
Even a bunch of barking dogs can testify. I can testify you hit and ran.
Captain, don't you have surveillance? Check it.
Bro. You better confess quickly. If things get big, it'll embarrass the sisters.
What happened? Why is the inspector here?
Sis, it's Shenzhong's fault for hit and run. He even framed Jingzhou to take the blame. Haha.
Hit and run. Shenzhong framed Jingzhou. No way. I trust my brothers, they would never hit and run.
Miss Shen. You can't just believe, you need evidence. Check all the cameras at the crash sites.
Okay.
Look, the cameras did catch the vehicle. But the car was going too fast, so the driver's face is too blurry. It's impossible to see clearly.
You can't tell who's driving at all. Xiaozhong, Jingzhou. Be honest with me, you two. Who was driving?
Sis. You're looking at me like that. Because you think I did it.
I
am Shinzhong. Jingzhou grew up under my watch, he's well-mannered. How could he cause an accident and run?
Since none of you are admitting it, we'll take everyone in for questioning. Take them away.
No, big sis, mom.
Help me, please.
Wait. I can prove. Who was driving?
Prove it. Sis. In this life. How will you choose to prove it?
Xiaochong. I'm sorry. I can't hurt Jingzhou to help you. You're both my brothers, but don't worry. No matter how long you're in prison, when you're out, I'll treat you twice as well, okay?
Really, sis? You're so sure I'm the one going to jail?
Shinzhong. Stop making excuses.
The coat on the driver.
I gave it to Shinzhong on his 20th birthday. It was a birthday gift. So, the hit-and-run driver is... It's Shinzhong.
Shen Nanfei. You're judging by one piece of clothing. Do you think I'm the hit-and-run driver?
Stop denying, Shinzhong. Although cameras missed the face, that's the shirt I gave you. The shirt I gave you. You've really let me down.
Yes. Really let me down.
Shinzhong, your sister didn't teach you well. Do your best to change in prison. Your sister won't give up on you. Alright, Xiaozhong.
No need.
Officer.
From the brake marks at the scene. What kind of person is the car owner?
The vehicle was going at least 180 and made several high-risk maneuvers on the road, spun around after hitting someone.
180 spin, sideways drift.
Then quickly left the scene. I conclude he's definitely a professional racer.
If I remember correctly, Shen Jingzhou was a racer before his career. Is a racing driver.
Jingzhou is a racer. Good. Only you, an uneducated idiot, would drive a car so fast, hit someone, and run away.
I've watched him grow up. He's a low-profile, stable, modest and elegant man. How could he have hit and run? Shinzhong, why do you keep slandering him?
Why do you keep trying to humiliate? I've brought you here for 5 years, taught you manners and manners. How did you end up like this, with your mouth full of lies and your heart full of evil?
I'm full of lies and evil intentions. My own sister, my own mother. Don't you know I don't have a driver's license?
You don't have a license?
How is that possible?
Shen Nanfei. The only time I've driven in 5 years was when you gave the car to Shen Jingzhou. You thought I was dirty. Did you forget?
Dirty.
Sis, are you giving me this car?
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
Okay, Xiaozhong, don't get the car dirty. Let's go for a drive. I can't believe I didn't know. Xiaozhong has no car, rarely drove, and lacks license. Could it be? The hit and run was really Jingzhou. Could I have
wrongly blamed Xiaozhong?
Sis. It's not me, really.
Could it be Big Brother?
Driving without a license, wearing those clothes, it was him.
Shen Nanfei, how can you not believe your brother? He's such a good kid, how could he commit a hit and run?
Exactly, Shinzhong is a liar with no manners. How could you believe him over Jingzhou?
Xiaozhong, sorry I didn't give you a car, my mistake. But that outfit, I gave it to you. Drive without license. Just to show I'm unhappy you didn't give me a car.
Unhappy? Do I dare be unhappy? Do you know? Since the day he grabbed that coat from me, in your eyes, I've always been a liar, an uncultured outcast. All wrongs are mine, all sins I bear, no matter what I say or do, you never believe me. Your bias against me is sky high, deep as the ocean. But
you said Jingzhou stole your clothes. Such childish stuff, how can I believe it? Fine.
The tech department tracked the entire route of the vehicle. The surveillance at the previous intersections been checked. Xiao Lu handle it.
No need to investigate. It was me. If someone has to go to jail, I'll do it.
Shinchong, did you really let Jingzhou take the blame for you? If you don't own up, how can I have a brother like you with no guts?
Shinchong, I'm very disappointed in you. Jingzhou, you shouldn't take the blame for him. Sis won't let you suffer at all. Today, I'm gonna make sure he gets what he deserves so he can repent. Let me check.
Sister Jingzhou.
No need to say any more. Today, we must investigate this matter clearly.
Shinchong must be brought to justice.
I hope you won't cry if we find out the truth.
This is a car, traveling from south to north.
This also cannot see clearly.
Let's replay what we just saw. Slow it down tenfold. Pause right here. Zoom in. Show me clearly.
Who on earth is that?
Shinzhong, it's gotta be Shinzhong.
Shinzhong, evidence is clear. Do you have anything to say?
What else can I say? Let's wait for the results. Before they come out. It's too soon to say anything.
You're going to jail.
Don't you have any remorse at all? I'm so disappointed in you.
Disappointed? Take a good look at who that is. Be disappointed again.
Jingzhou. How could it be Jingzhou? That's wrong.
There must be some mistake. Why Jingzhou?
Why not Shinchong? Fool. Figures.
They only believe what they see as the truth. For Shin Jingzhou, they'd sacrifice anyone. Last time, I foolishly gave them everything.
Big sister. I don't want to go to jail. If I do, who's going to write poems, songs, business plans for you?
Shin Jingzhou. Did you really create those works? Isn't everyone stolen from me by threatening me with them?
Shinzhong. You already got Jingzhou in jail. Now you want to steal his creations too.
Shinzhong. Business plans Jingzhou wrote.
Not done yet.
The script he wrote for you will soon make you
a star host.
His own work is also on track to become a superstar. You're the only useless one in the family. Why don't you take the blame for him?
Because I'm not that noble. You talk so highly of it, why don't you take the blame for him? Any of you. You, or you. The evidence is clear.
Shin Jingzhou, you're suspected of hit and run. On behalf of Jiangxing's third team, I'm formally arresting you.
Take him away.
Sister, I did it all for you. I was speeding back to celebrate you winning the star host.
Wait a minute. Captain Lee. Contact victim's family. I'm willing to do anything to get their forgiveness. Captain Lee. I want to contact the victim's family. I'm willing to do anything to get their forgiveness.
Sis. I'm scared.
Xiaozhong, don't be afraid. Reflect well in prison.
Sis is waiting for you to come out.
Mom. Eldest sister.
As long as Jingzhou doesn't go to jail, the Shen family will agree to any condition, absolutely.
I'll call our father right now to raise all the funds.
I should have realized that even if she truly cares about me, she would still favor Jingzhou over me.
According to feedback, the victim is not in danger right now. If you're willing to reconcile, he still has a chance. But if not, we'll arrest him anytime. Xiaogua Xiaoli. Let's go.
Jingzhou, don't worry. No matter the cost, I won't let you go to jail.
Alright. You really have a deep sibling bond. I wish your family well-being and happiness.
Stop right there. Xiaozhong, where are you going?
Don't you feel I'm quite redundant here? Brother. You've got Shen Jingzhou, that's enough. I am worth less than a dog.
Why would you think that? You and Jingzhou are both my brothers. I care about you two the same, Shen Nanfei.
Don't you feel gross saying that? The same. Think about it yourself. When I was about to be arrested and imprisoned, what did you say? And when Shen Jingzhou was arrested, what did you do?
No matter how long you're in prison, when you're out, I'll treat you even better, okay? I won't let you go to prison, my sister will ensure that. I wouldn't let you go to prison, you know. Enough, Shen Nanfei.
I thought you were different from them. They're just plain evil. But you are more deceitful and disgusting than them. From today on, I will sever all ties with you and the Shen family. We're done.
Say that again.
I said, I am cutting all ties with you and the Shen family. I'll take back everything you took from me.
Say it again.
Friendship over. Ties severed.
Say it again, say it you.
Shen Nanfei. The first slap is to repay your past help. The second slap, for not bullying me these years. I endured. The third slap is for at least caring about me, I won't hold a grudge. These few slaps mark the end of our years together. Now there's nothing left between us. Family ties are broken. What right do you have to hit me?
Xiaozhong. Do you really want to end things and cut family ties with us now? Over these years,
Did you ever?
never any real feelings. Yes. We were wrong about you. But it was for your own good. Big sis was afraid you'd go astray.
Again, it's for my good. When I was falsely accused of hit and run, all I heard were your curses. Those curses were like knives, wishing to strip me clean and feed me to the dogs. Making me take the blame. Also for my own good. Ridiculous. Yeah. Just because I'm a worthless orphan with no upbringing. Your prejudice is like a mountain, crushing me till my bones crack. But who cares if a worthless person is in pain? Do you even know? That winter, I was begging at the crossroads, digging through trash cans, my fingers all frostbitten and oozing pus, but I didn't starve to death. Mom. You said people should be cultured and have rules. But you have no idea. I have to be tougher than stray dogs to get food from them. And you all just stand on the moral high ground and criticize me.
I never knew Shinjong suffered like this.
Shen Nanfei. It was you. You said, I returned to the Shen family. You treated me like a brother, gave me confidence and dignity. I believed it. I was like a drowning man grabbing the last straw. I lived in your basement for 5 years. I cleaned your entire house, inside and out, for 5 years. When your family lived in luxury, I hid in the basement, eating scraps. If I touched your gourmet food, you'd call me vain, say I was a poor man pretending to be rich and needed restraint. I won't accept that. I read like crazy. I write songs. I draft business plans, all just to prove I'm just like you. But in the end, I was wrong. You all just let that scumbag steal my work. Prejudice is a mountain. I've been chiseling at it for 5 years. Over 1,000 days and nights, I still can't change the way you look down on me.
Xiaozhong. We.
Don't you believe that your success today is because of me? Don't you not believe? Your poems and songs. The movie business plans, all written by me. Fine. I'll beat you at your own game. And you all. Under my feet.
Shinzhong became like this.
Because of us.
That we were biased against him.
She keeps saying he wrote all that himself. I think he's just trying to grab attention.
Exactly. He should have left a long time ago. Our family would be happier and more harmonious without him.
It's good for him to face some hardships outside. Only then will he realize how well we treated him.
It's all my fault. I didn't teach him well. I didn't care enough about him. I will bring him back. And teach him properly. Teach him to be an honest and kind person.
The big sis is right, let's bring him back quickly. After all, this is all my fault.
Jingzhou, don't blame yourself. I'm partly responsible too. Let's just let him cool off for a few days, let him struggle a bit. Then I'll bring him back. And maybe he'll realize his own mistakes.
Didn't he say we got here because of him? Didn't he boast about writing poetry and creating? Then let him prove it, let him beat us.
Voice of Daxia, isn't the Shen family proud? Didn't they look down on me? Well, I'll knock you off your pedestal in the thing you pride the most. Shen Nanfei. You're the first one.
What are you guys even doing? The ratings for 1024 radio have hit rock bottom. Ha. We've got a dozen programs. Yet they can't even compete with Shen Nanfei from Daxia Voice. Month after month of losses. Tell me, if we don't shut it down, how am I supposed to save face with the higher-ups?
Minister, give me more time. I'll create a show to rival Shen Nanfei's. That's nonsense.
Chu Qianxue, how many times have you promised that? I'm giving you just one more month. If the ratings don't improve, I'll be removed, and 1024 radio will merge with Daxia Voice. Every single one of you seated here will end up working with the gold medalist host, Shen Nanfei.
How can just 1 month be enough?
Excuse me, is Jiangqing 1024 TV station hiring hosts, like, strong enough to beat Daxia Voice's Shen Nanfei?
You think you can beat Shen Nanfei? That's a joke. She's a master host, gifted in both voice and verse.
How will you know unless you try? Besides, you're about to go under anyway.
Minister.
So,
it's worth a try even if it's a long shot.
Nonsense. Who's a dead horse? With what? You don't even know his name or what he can do. How could he possibly defeat Shen Nanfei?
With this 18-word feng shui secret technique.
Nanfei, director wants you to crush them today.
Complete the acquisition of 1024 radio.
Got it.
Welcome to Daxia Voice, I'm Shen Nanfei. The happiness we seek all our lives isn't in the past or future, it's in the present. A meal in the bowl, a view in sight. A person by your side.
A view in sight, a meal in the bowl, a person by your side. Meals and seasons, family sitting together, happiness and health, kind lighting. Shen Nanfei, when I wrote these, I never thought you didn't consider me family.
Crazy, haha.
I really am.
Crazy, right? I actually trusted an amateur to air something like 1001 Nights during prime time. This is the last slot with decent ratings on 1024. If it goes wrong, I'll just be waiting to get fired by the CEO.
Chief,
Whether I die early or late.
it's all the same. Might as well compete with her, Shen Nanfei.
Sigh.
Even if she messes it up, it'll discuss Xia's voice in the same time slot. Ha.
After today, the entire radio station is gone. Sure, let's bother them a bit. Alright, let's start.
Hello everyone, you're listening to Jiangqing Radio 1024, 1001 Nights, a story every night. I'm your new friend, Shen Chong. The stories I'll be sharing are all true. First off, let me tell you this, tomb raiding is not like hosting a dinner party or doing calligraphy and painting, but a destructive skill.
This crappy radio station switched hosts 1001 Nights with tomb raiding. Now, even fewer listeners.
The story begins with a 16-word feng shui secret passed down, and when my grandfather was young, he was a waster, indulging in vices, and cheating money everywhere. Everyone took him for a lousy beggar and avoided him like the plague. My grandfather tricked my great-uncle, saying he wanted to get married, and swindled $20 silver from him. To make ends meet, he got a paper woman, painted her face with watercolors, and from a distance, she looked just like a real person.
Wow. $20 silver for a paper bride. That's something. Great uncle insists on seeing her.
My grandfather blocked his way and wouldn't let him see his new bride, the more he stopped him.
The more suspicious it seemed.
Great uncle grew increasingly doubtful, they started arguing, and right then, the curtain in the inner room lifted. A woman walked out, fair-skinned, round face, wide hips, tiny feet, red lips. My grandfather's heart skipped. Hey, isn't she the paper woman I hired? How did she come alive?
Whoa.
The paper bride came alive. This show's intense. Listen up, there's a surprise on 1024.
A surprise? So, how's it going? After it aired, did the ratings drop?
Boss, they dipped a bit at first, but now they're up again. Current ratings are at 50,000, which is quite a bit higher than the usual 40,000.
Great, 50,800 listeners. What's that? And how's Shen Nanfei from Great Summer Voice?
The ratings for Great Summer Voice are still stable.
18,050,800. With those numbers, you're trying to bug them? Come on, they wouldn't even care about that paper person.
It came to life. It leaned stiffly toward my grandpa's ear and murmured, "If a day comes when you're so poor you can't survive, go to the desolate grave at Shisanli village.
Look for me there."
In the center of that graveyard,
There's a lone grave with no headstone.
the coffin inside is actually where I live. It's filled with endless gold and jewels.
If you dare to come, all the treasures inside are yours to spend.
Master, hurry up and leave. All the money is yours.
Ah! Ah!
Sorry, Master, I'm running late for my performance. I'll give you money, even extra. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Girl, your makeup is horrifying. Almost scared me to death. Guys, tune into Station 1024. Today's story is thrilling.
Whoa, the Dacia Voices traffic is dropping. Some listeners are switching to our station. The audience numbers have hit 1 million. This is the first time we've had such high numbers in years.
1 million. We've reached 1 million listeners already.
Back after the commercials. Jingzhou's story is so touching. Its ratings must be breaking records.
Nanfei, initially our ratings did hit 18 million. But now,
They're steadily declining.
it's dropped to 16 million. Listeners are leaving.
Leaving non-stop. How's that possible? Where are they going?
From the monitoring data, all listeners have switched to Jiangqing Radio 1024.
Jiangqing 1024. Wasn't that station about to shut down and be acquired by us? Let me listen.
My grandpa got all excited too, stood up, grabbed a shovel, and went, "Hey, cough."
Lifted the coffin lid. Cough, cough, cough. Inside the coffin lay a beauty. High-nose bridge, bright red lips, a clean face with red blush on both cheeks.
2 big red dots.
Phoenix crown and scarlet dress. A bride in red silk.
Great broadcasting skills, captivating and vivid. But why does this voice sound so familiar?
This new 1024 host is incredible. Such skill and impact, almost like the big sister.
Could this be a hidden artist?
My grandfather's eyes only saw the woman corpse in the coffin.
Adornments on her.
Those gold and gems alluringly sparkled in the lantern light. He reached for the lady's emerald ring. Just as he reached out, the bride in the coffin suddenly flipped her arm and grabbed his wrist. Her long nails, almost an inch long, dug into his flesh. My granddad was startled. He looked up and saw the bride staring at him with bleeding eyes, fixating on his.
Who is this? His broadcasting impact is incredible. He must have at least 20 years of experience. Who is this new host for 1024? Who is this new host for 1024?
Found it. I found the info on the new host of 1024's 1001 Nights.
Shenzhong.
Miss Shen, you know him. Can you bring him over to our station? Just now their 1024 ratings surpassed 8 million. If this continues, it poses a real threat to us.
Bring him over, but I swear this voice sounds like Xiao Zhong. Could this new host really be Xiao Zhong? I have to find out. Hey, Shenling, do you know what Shenzhong is up to these days?
Sis, why are you bringing him up? Bad luck. If that's all, stop bothering me. I'm trying to listen to my radio stories.
You listening to the radio too?
Yeah, sis. The new host of 1001 Nights is amazing. The way they tell stories is thrilling.
They've got some serious skills.
Don't you think this voice sounds like Shenzhong?
Shenzhong. Sis, you're giving him way too much credit. No way could he write such good stories.
Maybe I'm just worried about him. Find out where he is and bring him back ASAP.
8 million. 8 million on the first day. We never hit numbers this high, even at our peak, did we, Minister?
Yeah, 8 million on the first day. This has never been done. Their flagship program only hits just over 10 million. We might surpass them. Keep Shen Chong on air and keep the momentum going. Nan Fei.
Is 1001 Nights going to overtake us with all this hype?
No way. Nobody is surpassing me, Shen Nan Fei. Next, I'm gonna sing a song. It's my debut. This is the card my brother gave me, and I won't lose.
What? Shen Nan Fei is gonna sing? A debut? Seriously? She's giving no chance to 1024 at all. Shen Zhong, Shen Nan Fei's debut is happening. You gotta hang in there. If it gets tough, just tell that story again. We can't lose miserably.
Singing, Shen Nanfei. Getting anxious, huh? Think you can win with Shen Jingzhou's stolen songs? Watch me bring you back to reality with my song.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm your old friend, Shen Nan Fei. Thank you for supporting me over the years. Now, I'll share an original song from my brother with you. This song's called I Await. I don't await snow, but your winter. Not the moon, but our meeting. Fireworks filling the sky await. Your left shoulder, not apologies, awaits.
Ugh, Shen Nan Fei. It's just for show. She's a host, why is she singing? Our ratings dropped by 500,000, and they're still falling.
Listeners, after the story, I'll share a song. A song for who we once were.
What? Shen Zhong wants to sing too? He's trying to stir things up. The story was good. Why spoil it with some lousy song? Tell him to keep the story going.
Shen Zhong, the minister demands you continue the story. No singing. Shen Nanfei's brother Shen Jingzhou is a renowned composer. Competing in singing means a certain loss.
The name of my song is Old Boy.
What a lousy name. Oh no. There's no way this could win. The voice of Great Xia will totally crush it. Old Boy.
What a strange name. Boring, I'm done listening.
She's the one I think about day and night, the one I love deeply. How should I express myself? Will she accept me? Maybe never.
Say those words to her.
Destined to wander the world, maybe.
I may never say those words to her.
Youth is like a rushing river, gone without a farewell. Youth.
Like a rushing river, indeed. I've gotten old, forgotten long ago.
Days of passion.
Why does this song make me want to cry? Why? Years have flown by.
So many highs and lows, once a youth with big dreams, envying the south flying swallows.
I really want to cry. This song echoes my inner voice.
Where is the ordinary future?
Listen to the song, everyone listen.
Cry for me.
Those I once loved, how are they now? Have your dreams come true? Or are they just memories now? As time dries up ideals, can you find the real you? Heavy.
What have you gone through?
Master level broadcasting quality.
Songs of hit quality.
Heavenly singing skills.
Why are you like a fog?
Making it hard for us to see you.
Life is like a relentless carving knife.
This host from 1024 is incredible, his singing makes me want to cry. Even better than the older sister.
Youth is like a rushing river.
Gone without a chance to say goodbye.
All that's left is the numb me, without the passion I once had, watching the drifting flowers.
Fading at their most beautiful moment. Will anyone remember they were ever here?
I look forward to going gray, you and I, walking far together, our love unwavering. Thank you for tuning into Nan Fei's show. We'll continue tomorrow as time weathers our dreams.
I can never find my true self again. Looking up at the starry sky, remembering those who accompanied me. Do you still remember the stories here? If tomorrow comes, best wishes to you, dear.
Boss, this.
How much is it, duo? I mean, I don't know much about music, but I can tell this song is a classic hit.
I was just thinking.
The song's ratings shouldn't be that bad, right? You see.
This, so many.
So many, today's ratings.
Really hit a record high 22 million, but can't beat 1024.
How is this possible? 22 million ratings can't beat a small station. What's their rating? 22 million. Their ratings are actually equal to ours, Nan Fei.
Today it's tied, but they're just an unknown host. They suddenly became popular and tomorrow we could lose.
Did I see it wrong? The ratings are actually 22 million, tied with Desya Zhisheng.
That's right. We're tied with Desya Zhisheng, all thanks to him, Shinchong.
Oh gosh, Shinchong. Oh no, Shin bro, Shin sir. From now on, you're the boss of 1024 radio. Whatever you ask, we'll accommodate, we'll agree to it.
I don't want anything. I just want to defeat Desya Zhisheng, Shin Nanfei, and crush her completely.
How's that possible? My song debut, 1024, that little station, how could it surpass me? What new story did he write? This.
They also sang a song they wrote themselves. Did something go wrong?
I sing, he sings too, and his song surpassed the one my brother Shin Jingzhou wrote for me.
Yes, that's right.
Impossible. Let me listen to the replay.
I lost.
The song quality and vocals are better than mine.
Today's ratings are tied. What do we do tomorrow? Who is this Shunzhong from 1001 Nights?
Shinzhong, why does it have to be this name?
Too bad.
My brother Shunzhong.
Doesn't have such talent. Otherwise, I wouldn't worry so much about him.
Your brother Shunzhong, he's the host, your brother?
No way. If my brother had such talent, I'd laugh myself awake dreaming about it.
But no matter who he is,
he can't beat me, Shen Nanfei.
Jingzhou.
My dear brother Jingzhou will surely write stories that surpass 1001 Nights. 1024 Radio, Shenzhong, whoever you are, you can't be better than Jingzhou.
Shen Nanfei, tomorrow I'll make sure you're brought down in the place you boast about the most.
Jingzhou, do you have any new scripts for me lately?
You've used up the scripts I wrote for you so quickly. Oh no, the stuff Shenzhong wrote before is almost out too. Where am I supposed to find scripts for her now?
City radio station launched program 1001 Nights. That host is far better than me at storytelling, songwriting, and singing. Today, they've already evened out the ratings. It's hard to say if they'll outdo me in the future. 1001 Nights.
That's the one we've been listening to recently. So, who do you think the host of 1001 Nights really is? How are they so amazing? Wow.
Speaking of which, the host has the same name as Shenzhong.
If he was this talented.
That would be great.
If he was this impressive, would we be so strict with him?
Talents like that are 1 in a million. Xiao Zhong's still kinda inexperienced, how does he compare? Found Xiao Zhong yet?
Sis, you really want to bring him back? If he can't make it out there, won't he just come back on his own, all defeated?
He's our little brother, after all. He's been through a lot out there over the years, and even if sometimes he lacks manners or discipline, I'll take him back and teach him well. How can I just leave him alone?
Alright, I'll help you find him. Sis, why don't you go focus on your radio work for now?
Jingzhou, thanks to your last script, I got the Gold Host Award. Think you can help me hit #1 again this time?
Big sis, I've been busy writing songs lately, really don't have the time.
That's not like you at all. No matter how urgent I needed it before, no matter the time, you'd always get me the script. Back then, it was that weirdo Shenzhong.
He can write poems for you without rest, as long as you ask.
Are you saying I should be your lifeline? Wait, I've got an idea. How about I be your guest on the radio tomorrow? It'll promote my new song and boost your ratings. Win-win, right?
That would be fantastic. My show could break records tomorrow.
Hey, Shenzhong, I just heard that Shen Nanfei's radio show will have superstar Shen Jingzhou as a guest to debut his new song. This is bad news. His fans are massive, and his singing will definitely overshadow Shen Nanfei.
Shen Jingzhou is performing on Xia's voice.
Beating Shen Nanfei might be lucky, but Shen Jingzhou is a superstar. You can't compete with him in singing. But hey, you can keep telling your scary stories, right?
As long as
our ratings aren't embarrassingly low, we'll be fine. Yesterday's ratings held steady.
I was hoping we might surpass Shen Nanfei today, but hey.
With Shen Nanfei's connections, beating her would certainly take a miracle.
Didn't expect to beat them so soon. Don't worry, today, I'll show you all a miracle.
If you come across fresh snow and mist, the full moon overhead casting shadows and bright silver beams, and you smile coming towards me, amidst moonlight and snow, you're the third kind of beauty. Welcome to Great Summer's Voice, I'm your host, Shen Nanfei. Today marks the last big snow. I've invited the rising star, Shen Jingzhou, to perform his latest song, Serious Snow.
Hello, I'm Shenzhong. Today's 1001 Nights, I'll keep singing for you.
Hey, here it comes. Oh, wonder what song the host's singing today.
Oh, the radio of the big sister and little brother has started. But I also want to listen to 1001 Nights. What's the new host bringing now? I'm so torn. Which one should I listen to?
The radio's audience has dropped drastically. Now it's below 5 million. Viewers are all flocking to Great Summer's voice. We're done for.
The snow falls so deep, so seriously, reflecting the scars I lie with. I don't really care how broken I am.
Great news! Our radio's numbers are skyrocketing, already exceeding 13 million, 14 million.
Brother is unmatched in writing lyrics and songs.
No one can match his talent.
Only he could write such a great song. Today's listening rate is likely to break records.
Next, I'll randomly connect with an audience member. Based on your story, I'll create an original song for you.
Making a song from a personal story, seriously, could be a scam, right? Or a setup, maybe an insider.
Loved so deeply, more earnest than anyone.
But in the end, I'm still left alone.
Snowstorms everywhere, please don't wipe away my tears. After all, she's the woman I loved most, and at one time, she loved me deeply. I'm the person.
The King's song is really amazing.
And paired with Shen Nanfei's soothing voice.
Along with this snowy scene, it's so elegant.
Absolutely.
Shen the King's voice
is so captivating.
A serious snow, truly incredible. No doubt Shen the King nailed it.
The audience feedback is fantastic. Jingzhou, brother, is remarkable.
His lyrics and songs.
Not your average people.
To reach such heights. 1001 Nights ratings must be plummeting now.
Wow, did you hear that? The host of 1001 Nights is going to create songs on the spot based on listener stories.
Really? I'll go check it out.
Yeah. Should we tune into 1001 Nights first?
This is called
Spying on the Enemy. Hum.
Alright, next up.
We'll take a call from our first listener. Hello.
Can you really create an original song? Based on my story?
That's right, tell me your story.
I'm having an affair. I'm having an affair.
Wow, I'm having an affair.
Whoa, that's explosive.
I'm the other woman.
I know he has a wife and kids. I still chose to be with him. I'm what people call the other woman. Woman. Oh man. This little radio station is wild. Wow.
Check out 1001 Nights.
All the singing's nothing compared to listening to Shen's radio show. You know, someone spilled the beans there about being the other woman and got the host to write a song based on her story.
Whoa, that's wild.
I'm gonna check it out.
Turns out, I just recently found out I'm the other woman. I always thought we were in a normal relationship.
He bought me a car and a house.
He won't let me work. He said he'd take care of me forever. I really thought I'd met the right guy. I believed all his sweet talk. I really thought
I could be with him forever.
I'm like an unnecessary shadow.
He doesn't even notice.
Until that day. I caught him shopping with his wife and kids. He looked so happy. And I was at a loss. Wow. Listeners are tuning in. This story is explosive. Our listeners are all hooked. I've thought about breaking up with him too. But over the years,
He's bought me a house, a car, and bags.
He doesn't let me work.
if I break up with him, I won't even have basic survival skills. I really don't know who to rely on.
Host. Can you create a song based on my story right now? Whoa.
This is intense.
Can the streamer write a song based on this story? Don't worry.
I already wrote it. I'm a bird trapped by you, forgotten how high the sky is. If I leave your little castle, I don't know who else to rely on. Bird trapped.
So fast. Actually got it done. Whoa. That host is impressive.
How long has it been? And they've already written it.
Seeing your smile burn in other people's eyes. I can't even get a hug.
Thanks to the little superstar for the amazing performance. Next, if you'd like to hear any song, call our hotline to make a request.
Nanfei, our live broadcast listeners have stopped increasing, stuck at 15 million. The audience is moving to the other station.
What? Let's invite our audience to join the line.
Hello, can you request songs?
Of course, you can request songs. Are you a fan of King Shin?
If it's my song, whatever you want to hear, I can make it happen.
Could you create a song based on life?
Creating a song needs time and inspiration.
That's impossible.
I can do it.
Didn't you say you could create songs live based on audience stories? Aren't you 1001 Nights?
We're Dacia Radio. Do you have any other songs you want to request?
Oh, never mind. Going to 1001 Nights.
I'll have the host write a song based on my life story. Creating on-the-spot songs from audience stories, tough for a superstar.
Live songwriting.
How could anyone pull that off?
I warn those with ill intentions, improving your skills is the right way. Avoid crooked thoughts. Don't send people to stir up trouble here.
All right.
Next, let's welcome the next listener.
I'm like a shadow you barely notice, watching you lie coldly. This chaotic city can't handle my obsession.
What makes you so fascinated?
By such indulgence?
Whoa, this sounds amazing.
Feels like a caged bird. Bound by merciless chains.
They circle around.
Searching for freedom's exit, but can't escape the cage of emotions. I'm completely captured by him.
15 million now. 15 million now. We reached 15 million listeners so quickly.
I'm your caged bird.
This hoarse voice expresses helplessness and despair with raw intensity.
I see your smile ignite in others' eyes.
I think I really saw that bird.
Can't get a hug.
It's struggling in the cage.
It's beating the bars with its wings. All its eyes show is a yearning for freedom.
This song expresses my feeling for freedom perfectly.
This chaotic city can't hold my obsession. What makes you so infatuated?
Such great talent, yet it's stuck in a small radio station.
Such a shame.
Go check it out. Host of 1024's The 1001 Nights.
Helpless in love. These tasteless days. Tears are the only luxury.
I thought in such a short time. He'd at most write a normal song. Didn't expect.
He'd write a hit.
Maybe. He's even better than Jingzhou.
Find out who this person is. I'll pay 5 million. 5 million isn't enough, I'll pay 8 million.
8 million isn't enough.
I'll pay 10 million. Find him quickly. At all costs. Get him to our company.
Coldly watching you lie. I feel like a shadow you can ignore, coldly watching you lie. This chaotic city can't handle my infatuation. What makes you so obsessed, so daring? I feel like a shadow you.
It's over 28 million and it's still rising. That's a miracle.
2025, South Phi. Ratings dropped.
The audience has moved to 1001 nights.
Let's take the next call. Hello.
Did you guys say you could write a song based on my story?
Sorry. Wrong number.
It's less than 3 million now. Hey host, I want to tell you about my first love.
Can you write a song for us? Wrong number.
Hey, let me tell you my story. Can you create an original song for me?
Wrong number. Wrong number, wrong number, wrong number.
Is this 1001 nights?
I'll say it again. This is Dacia voice, Dacia voice. It's not the Arabian Nights. Hey.
Not doing the broadcast, sis.
Won't the show have dead air then?
No one's listening anymore, why should I? I want to see who this Arabian Nights host is. Let's see what he's all about.
What's going on here? It's definitely false advertising.
I can't ensure live creation, he claims to.
Audience story creation.
Isn't this a joke?
No way. I want to see who he really is.
I'm like a shadow you could do without, sharing lonely thoughts with sadness, helpless in love during these tasteless days. Tears are my only luxury. What do you think, dear listener?
It's amazing. It completely resonates with my feelings and frustrations.
Glad you like it. Now let's welcome the next listener.
What's wrong, ma'am?
Oh, didn't he say he could create original songs based on the listeners' stories? I'll call him then.
Right, it's probably just their radio station putting on a show. People like him should be completely exposed.
Hello, listener.
Hey, can you create songs based on listener stories? I have a great story I'd like to share.
This voice sounds so familiar. It seems like my big sister, Shananfei. Alright, go ahead and tell your story.
I have a younger brother who roamed outside from a young age. In his 20s, we took him back home. Our family has always treated him with utmost care. We didn't mind his lack of manners or upbringing. We offered him a villa, gourmet food, 60 million allowance yearly, the best education in an elite school, giving him all the love and resources. But he left because of a misunderstanding and disappeared without a trace.
It's her, my dear sister. To her, I'll always be the ungrateful brat. Since you want me condemned, I'll sing you a proper song.
That's my story. Can you create an original song?
Sure, of course.
Hey guys, have you heard 1001 Nights? That guy's brother, he's really something else, huh?
Yeah, the family gave him so much, and he doesn't appreciate it at all. Give him an inch, and he takes a mile. This kind of brother shouldn't be brought back home.
Doesn't that voice sound a bit like Sis? You think she's calling the radio station?
I can write an original song for you. But before that, I wanted to ask some questions about your brother. I bet the radio listeners are curious, too.
No problem, go ahead and ask.
You say your family treated him so well, even let him stay in a mansion. Do you remember which room he stayed in?
I remember. How could I forget where Xiao Chong lives? Second floor is Shenling's, third is Shi Ying's, biggest room is Jing Zhou's. Xiao Chong is in the basement.
Oh, so the mansion you mentioned, it's the basement?
New money can lead to extravagance. I only put him in the basement to teach him discipline, for his own good.
Hey, who stays in transition for 5 years.
You said 60 million in allowance every year. Do you have the transaction records? You mentioned countless resources and affection. Can you give an example?
Why?
Why can't I remember anything?
The submitter isn't lying, right?
This family is awful, spouting nonsense on the show.
Dear listener, I wrote an original song for you based on your story. Hope you like it.
No way he can sing a good song in such a short time.
Keep it simple. Make your speaking style simple. Skip the dramatics. You're not an actor. Stop crafting stories.
How is this possible? Can he really create a song in such a short time? What level is this?
What does that mean? Calling me an actor, saying I planned all this. I did it for Xiaozhong's good. I hope he grows to be someone as honest and kind as you.
I pretend to ignore, playing along with your act.
Forcing someone who loves you most to improvise. When did we start?
Guys, listen to these lyrics. Acting sad so superficially, like a talentless actor. Haha, nice one.
Acting sad so superficially.
He's questioning Big Sis's sincerity. Big Sis is so good, and he's got the nerve?
Are you questioning my sorrow and pain? What do you know? My love for my brother is real.
That's the real test. No objections. Whatever you want is fine with me. Your acting is limited too.
Nice.
Should really smack her in the face. What kind of sister is that?
This has nothing to do with my story. No resemblance at all. I don't accept it. I won't admit it. I won't admit it.
Don't push the one who loves you most.
Improvise? When?
Are you saying I'm acting? Saying I have no boundaries?
But Xiao Chong.
Does my brother think that too? I did it because I truly love him.
But you used to love me so much, why act the details?
What should I become?
Only then can we act together.
Love drops its guard.
Right, if he truly loved his brother, how could he shame him on the show like that?
I think the brother is the real victim here, after 5 years of taking him back.
And he's still treated like this.
They should separate from that family.
The worst thing for a relationship is dragging it out.
They're saying we're pretending.
That I'm fake tough.
The more we act in heavy.
No more tears. Is it worth it? I was just performing for you.
Director.
Director, look. Like guests on a reality show, we're here to be picked. If you can still see.
My love for you, please cut those scenes, make me look dignified.
But you used to love me.
Cut those scenes.
Make you look dignified.
Are they accusing me of making stuff up? Saying I intentionally tarnished Xiaozhong.
How dare you question me?
My love for Xiaozhong
has an expiration.
It's because I love him that I'm strict, that I keep correcting his mistakes, all out of love.
I can't believe there are still people who don't recognize kindness, reject money and resources, stay in slums.
Must have done something wrong to someone.
That's a rumor. That doesn't match the story I told.
I don't acknowledge this song.
I don't acknowledge it.
I don't recognize this song.
I don't recognize it. But you used to love me so much.
Why act indifferent? My final performance is to let you go, out of love.
No way, I've been so good to Xiaozhong.
How could he doubt us?
The bond between siblings. Jingzhou. Find this.
Radio host.
Come with me, sis.
I'm about to sign a contract with Mr. Gu from Future Entertainment. I have to go.
I'll go by myself then.
That's it for today's story. Same time tomorrow, meet you there.
Shenchong, 50 million. Our radio station's peak time rating hit 50 million. We made history, so glad. Plus, our station's phone lines are nearly exploding. Everyone says you created 2 golden hits. Tons of entertainment companies want to meet you now. Your contract fee reached an impressive 30 million.
Really? Seems Shen Nanfei has tasted failure by now. 3 hit songs might shake Shen Jingzhou's status. Next, we'll have the business genius Shen Ling step in. My dear sister, await my strike.
Move.
Excuse me, do you have an appointment?
I'm Shen Nanfei from the provincial station. Do I need an appointment to meet a local host?
What's this all about? They're all here to see him.
Reporters from Jingtai Entertainment. Over there is Wang Dong from Gundai Entertainment. President of Disya's top entertainment company, Star Factory, is here. Quite a lineup for a host. Attracting big names.
You're the radio host who wrote 3 hit songs in 2 days.
That's right, it's me. Hello.
Gulinger, President of Future Entertainment.
I want to discuss a collab.
Mr. Shenzhong, are you willing to sign with us?
President of Future Entertainment, Shen Jingzhou used my songs to sign with Future Entertainment smoothly. How could she offer me a contract? Isn't today Shen Jingzhou's signing day?
President of Future Entertainment, planning to sign Shenzhong?
Yes, I've heard your songs on the radio. And not just the live performances.
Can adapt audience stories.
And create hits every time. If you sign with me, I guarantee you'll shine brightly in no time.
And be the brightest star.
No way. Shenzhong already agreed to work with me. How can I sign with you? I'll cover Shenzhong's breach.
Plus, I can offer you a signing bonus of 100 million.
100 million?
100 million.
What's 100 million? Our station makes that every month. Over 100,000.
Exactly. Shenzhong is really talented. Do you want to keep him at such a small station?
Chenxue, Shenzhong is the backbone of our station. You must keep him for me.
You're right. You should go.
What did you say?
He's gone. What about our show? Chenxue.
Do you want me to leave?
She's got a point. If you stay here,
Just a small-time host, not much of a future.
Company Future Entertainment,
Offered you an opportunity.
that's rare.
I can't drag you down.
Don't worry, even if I leave the station, I won't abandon you.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I've finished writing the story of Ghost blowing out the light. I'll leave the manuscript with you. I'm sure the ratings at the station won't drop much, at least beating Shen Nanfei's station won't be a problem.
That's great.
Thank you, Shenzhong.
You're the best.
Thank goodness, the station.
Won't have to close. You've been so kind to me, I won't give up on you.
Mr. Shen, are you planning to sign a contract with me?
That's right, but I don't want your 1 billion signing fee.
No need for $1 billion as a signing bonus.
But I want 50% of Future Entertainment's shares.
What?
50%?
Shares, Mr. Shen. Do you know how much 50% of Future Entertainment's shares are worth? That's hundreds of millions. Even if you have great talent and a beautiful voice, you can't demand billions.
Who said I'm just a little singer? I want to use music to invest in future entertainment.
2 songs aren't worth billions.
Who said 2? I'm aiming for 200, 2,000 hits. And the commercial value I bring personally.
2,000 hits? Alright. I can sign you, but you have to prove your worth.
Minister, station's phones.
King Lu is offering a fortune to involve Shenzhong.
Customize a song for him. Pay 10 million. King Guo also called.
Collaborate with Mr. Shenzhong.
Queen of sweet songs. I've received calls from artists seeking to collab.
Work with Shenzhong. Now. Do I still need to prove my worth?
No problem, I'll draft the contract right away. Mr. Shenzhong, I hope we
have a pleasant collaboration.
Pleasure working with you.
Future Entertainment sent me. Where's President Gulinger?
Sorry, our President Gu had an emergency.
I'm a top star, and this is how you treat me.
If you don't want to wait, you can leave.
But does signing matter? Can you tell me where your CEO went?
I heard.
1001 Nights, a new host.
He's created 3 hit songs in 2 days. Our boss Gu is going to meet him in person.
1001 Nights. It's him again. That radio host.
Who on earth is he?
He even got the attention of Future Entertainment's CEO.
Sorry, everyone. Please, all of you, leave for now. Boss Gu.
Once the radio work finishes in the next days, we can get in touch.
Alright.
Xiaozhong, is that you? You work at this radio station, don't you?
Yes, I do work here.
Good thing I found you first. Come home with me. I admit.
I misunderstood you.
But it was because I love you that I was so strict.
Love me? You probably only care about that adopted son, right?
What will it take for you to understand my intentions for you? Everything I did was to educate you. Forget it. Let's not talk about it here. Where's the host of 1001 Nights? I need to see him.
I'm the radio host you're looking for. Say what you need to say.
Xiaozhong, what kind of joke is this? I've never looked down on you for being from the slums, but do you understand creativity? I didn't say anything when you stole Jingzhou's work before, but how can you deceive me now?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
That host created 2 hit songs back to back, breaking historical listening records in a short time and wrote such amazing stories. With his talent, not even Jingzhou could match him. How can you keep lying to your sister? Even I, an outsider,
Can see his talent, yet you as his sister don't believe in him.
Truly, people's prejudices are like mountains. Even if Shinchong is telling the truth.
You still not believe him, would you?
I can vouch that Shinchong is our radio host.
Xiaozhong, it's really you. You wrote such great stories and created hits in no time. With such talent, why didn't you tell me earlier?
I just said it, did you believe me?
Yeah, I ignored you before. Hey Chong, for your career's sake, you shouldn't stay here. Come home with me, write lyrics for me, create songs. I promise, you'll be as good as Jingzhou soon.
Oh, so you want me to go back and write songs for you? If I wasn't useful, you probably wouldn't even remember me.
Chong.
I'm doing it for your career. I'll represent Daxia Voice and offer you 10 million annually.
Ha. That's ridiculous. You must be missing a zero.
10 million for a newcomer, and that's a high offer because Chong is my brother. Even my brother Jingzhou wouldn't get that much.
Oh, you probably don't know. Shinchong's worth is now 100 million. Your cash is only good enough for beggars.
Chong, I know you have talent, but how could you team up with outsiders to trick me? Trick.
Do I always seem like a lying cheat to you? Have you ever trusted me? Do you think the same of Shin Jingzhou?
I asked him to write an article, and he won't even spend a little money on it.
But 100 million isn't a small amount. Fine, for your career advancement, I agree, okay.
It was 100 million before, now it's 200 million.
200 million, Xiaozhong, this isn't robbery, right?
Don't be silly, robbery is nowhere near as fast as this. You have 5 seconds to think about it. 5.
Xiaozhong, you're my brother. I sent you to Xia Zhixing for your growth.
4. Go to the provincial station.
To show what you're capable of.
3.
That's where you'll rise up.
2.
Xiaozhong, I brought you back to the Shen family. We work together.
That we can both win.
Xiaozhong, I've thought so much for you. Why can't you just think it over?
Are you thinking of me or yourself, Shen Nanfei? You're just as fake and awful as before.
Calling me fake? How could you hurt your sister like this?
Don't forget, you brought me into the Shen family. You made me live in the basement, eat leftovers, and treated me like a dog you could dismiss anytime. The hurt you caused me surpasses that of anyone else.
I was afraid you'd splurge your newfound wealth without restraint. I didn't expect you'd hold a grudge over such a small issue.
This is just the first step. I will strip you of the title of genius host. I'll make Shen Jingzhou become a fallen king, and Shenling's business empire will collapse.
Xiaozhong, I'm sorry. I'll treat you better and make it up to you. Will you come home with your sister?
You kicked me aside when I was useless. Now that I'm valuable, you want me back. Don't dream. Don't forget you said you have only one brother, and I'm just a blemish to your Shen family.
Turning away such a genius at your doorstep. The Shun family is truly blind.
We don't want you here. Security. Move along.
Xiaozhong.
Shenchong, stop bullying big sister. Get back.
You think I'll go back because you say so? Don't forget, I've already said we're completely done with the Shen family, Xiaochong.
Before.
Wrong. Ignored you, didn't care about feelings. Promise no biases against you anymore. Come home with us, okay?
You want me to go back, right? Then answer a few questions first.
Alright. I promise to answer you without bias.
Okay, first question. What gets longer the more you pull, harder the more you pull, and bigger the more you pull? The more you touch it, the bigger it gets. The more you touch it, the harder it gets.
Xiaozhong, don't go too far with your words.
I was talking about fried dough sticks, sis. What were you thinking? Second question, what goes in hard and comes out soft, with some liquid dripping out?
Shenchong, don't be so shameless.
You're despicable. Why are these questions weird?
Making dirty jokes with your sister?
How did you become this person?
What's so strange? Isn't it just
a roasted sweet potato?
Did you hear that, Shen Nanfei? This is your prejudice against me. No matter what I say, you won't believe it. If Shen Jingzhou were telling you riddles, would you call him despicable and shameless?
I can't.
Then why did you say that about me? Is it because I grew up in an orphanage, had no upbringing, no parents? Shen Nanfei, haven't you seen yourself clearly? You fake dignity. You're hypocritical. You're more prejudiced against me than all of them. You're more prejudiced against me than all of them. I'm not.
That's not true.
Stop being fake. You only think I'm useful now. Otherwise, why would you kindly let me go back? You all.
let them handle it?
Shenzhong, that's enough. Hasn't the Shen family been kind enough to you all these years? Now you're acting arrogant just because you're a bit talented. Let me tell you, if you don't come back with us today, there's no need to come back ever.
Sis, let's go.
But
what?
I think he's just a hypocrite. He's rude and refuses to contribute at all.
Sis.
Sister, are you okay? Shenzhong, you.
Shenzhong.
Shinzhong.
Shinzhong,
Little Zhong.
little Zhong, get out of the way.
If it weren't for you guys, would Shinzhong be like this? What's it got to do with us? He slipped himself.
Stop talking. Xiaozhong, are you okay?
Accidentally. If he wasn't trying to save you too. Would Shinzhong be hurt? Enough already.
Saving Shinzhong is urgent. Call ambulance. Shinzhong's injuries are serious. Can't move him.
How did this happen?
This rebar has to be.
Cut before moved.
Got it, doctor.
Let's do it quickly.
Why is it you? Weren't you just diagnosed with stomach cancer at our hospital recently?
Stomach cancer.
Huh.
He's been skipping meals for a long.
That led to malnutrition, and eating inconsistently caused the stomach cancer. We caught it in time. It's still treatable. But you're on meds. You can't mix drugs, so no anesthesia. Who's patient's family? Sign.
I'm his sister. I'll sign. You're his sister.
Just saying you look well off.
Why can't your brother eat properly? He's got stomach cancer from hunger.
Your family has a rising business star.
One is a big star.
The other is a genius host. Your own brother got stomach cancer from hunger. Aren't you ashamed? I'm ashamed for you. How is this possible?
Shen family gives kids millions as monthly allowance.
Plus, the Shin
A private doctor.
how could he not get to eat?
How could he get stomach cancer?
Did I take that allowance? You still don't get it?
His living expenses have stopped. I forgot to have the butler resume them. Don't you have a mouth? Why didn't you ask? I did.
I asked. Then you all call me a money-obsessed failure.
Xiaozhong.
I was wrong. I was really wrong, doctor.
Ignore them.
Cut it quickly. I was wrong. Xiaozhong was right.
It's my hypocrisy, my fake dignity. I ruined it for him. Xiaozhong.
Patient needs surgery. Transfer him.
Sister, I'll go with him.
Get lost. Stop acting. Shinzhong doesn't need sisters like you. Stop acting innocent. You're dirtying the path for the ambulance. Doctor, hurry up.
Sis.
Don't worry too much. Maybe he's not bad, faking it. If it doesn't work out, I'll call security to bring him back.
He won't be coming back.
Why isn't he here? They called me to sign the contract, but now I'm just being ignored. If I can sign with Future Entertainment, I can get a 50 million signing bonus and their full support. This would be a great boost for my entertainment career. I hope nothing went wrong. I need to go ask.
Mr. Shen, I'm sorry.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Finally, do you have the contract ready?
I'm really sorry, but I just got a call from our CEO. She's dealing with an emergency and asks that you leave for now.
You call me here and now you want me to leave. Let me tell you, there are lots of companies out there eager to work with me. If you keep this up, 50 million won't be enough for the deal.
Then let's just not sign the contract.
You're not even a star yet and you're already acting like one. You're not even a star yet and you're already acting like one.
Mr. Gu.
That's not what I meant. We agreed on this beforehand. How can you just back out?
I noticed your talent, that's why I offered you 50 million as a signing bonus. But every time I ask you to create on site, you come up with excuses. So tell me, why should I pay 50 million for someone who can't do anything?
You. I'm the most famous star right now. Besides, creating on the spot is too hard. Writing a song in such a short time is genius level. How many people in showbiz can do that?
Your brother Shenchong can.
Shenchong. Shenchong is useless, Mr. Gu. You can't be fooled by him. Why would you sign a loser?
Whether he's useless, I think you know better than I do. As for why I signed him, I don't need to explain to you. The Shen family, except for him, are all trash. Get lost.
Fine, don't regret it. Shenchong replaced me and signed with Future Entertainment. Does he even deserve it?
Why has the South Philly radio station's ratings plummeted? Wasn't she the top in the industry? And Jingzhou is writing for her.
How could anyone easily surpass him?
What a shame.
The new host of Arabian Nights wrote horror stories and created 2 gold hits, suddenly became #1 in the industry.
I really don't know.
What kind of person is he exactly?
It's Shenchong.
Who? Shenchong.
That loser?
Years in the slums.
Never had any elite education. A loser creating something? Are you sure?
Yes, it's definitely Xiao Zhong. We really misjudged him before. I only realized his talent today. Mom, Xiao Zhong is seriously injured in the hospital. Shouldn't we visit him?
Is he dead? If not, what point?
Mom, he's still your son, isn't he?
Never do that, always lying. A rude and ungrateful son.
Mom. Shenchong, he has stomach cancer.
What?
Because his eating habits.
Always feast or famine. The doctor said he has stomach cancer.
Luckily, it's early stage. There's hope.
It's all my fault. I failed to take good care of him. It's my fault.
How is that possible, butler? Our family wouldn't deprive him of food, starve him.
Madam, you said we shouldn't let young master get used to a life of luxury and indulgence. He needs to learn hardships. That's why the Shin family didn't prepare meals for young master Shenchong. He only had leftovers.
Even so, it was just to teach him a lesson because he always targeted my son before.
Exactly, and we even got him into an elite university. Without us, could he have entered Jiangxin University? It's a prestigious institution. Without us, could he have gotten in? Could he have gotten in without us?
But
Young master Shenchong got in by himself. He applied for a scholarship and took out loans for tuition.
are you saying I treated him poorly? That's his own fault for being so reserved. If he'd spoken up earlier, wouldn't we have helped him? Fine, let's bring him back and treat him better. Go on, get going.
None of them have cared about Shenchong's injuries from the start. He was right, we really don't love him.
Nor do we respect him.
No one cares about him either.
Mom, no matter what, Shenchong has stomach cancer now and is severely injured in the hospital. We should bring him home, shouldn't we?
You took my contract, now you're trying to take my affection.
No way.
Mom.
Oh no. Son. What's wrong? Did someone bully you?
It's nothing, Mom. It's... Brother took my contract with Future Entertainment.
How could he take your contract?
Isn't he a radio host?
A junior host?
It's Shenchong. He wrote a few hit songs at the station. Maybe they caught the president of Future Entertainment's attention.
He can sing. I think he's just bluffing.
Guess my brother doesn't want me to sign with Future Entertainment. But he knows singing is my lifelong dream. He still had Gu Linger reject the contract. Shenchong is too much.
How can you be so sure it's Xiao Zhong who stopped Jingzhou from signing? What if they just didn't see potential in Jingzhou? Aren't you being too biased against Xiao Zhong?
Do you think my writing isn't as good as Xinzhong's and that I'm useless now?
You're too much, big sis. Xinzhong always targets Jingzhou, and you know it. Jingzhou lost the contract, and you still blame him.
That's not what I meant. I just think we can't always blame Xiao Zhong for everything.
You're too biased.
Exactly. It's just a couple of songs. Maybe Xinzhong got lucky or had expert guidance.
You still don't believe in his talent. You all saw him turn a small radio station into the leading one. Yet, you still doubt him. Maybe drop the bias against him.
Mom, even if my brother's amazing, he can't take away my opportunities. Right, Xinzhong?
He knows my son wants to be a star more than anything. Future Entertainment is the biggest star-making company.
He can't even cut Jingzhou some slack. Even if he can actually write horror stories and songs, he should prioritize you and Jingzhou. Exactly.
Our Shin family is focused on grooming both of you as elites. As for him, a loser, even if he has resources, using them on him would just be a waste. If he had a conscience, he'd help you two become famous with his talents.
Well, now it makes sense why he suddenly left home and cut ties with us. So, he thinks he has some talent and wants to leave the Shin family. Fine, I'll let him see that his little tricks are nothing without the power of our Shin family.
I refuse to accept it. I read like crazy, wrote, created poems, songs, and business plans just to prove I am like you. But in the end, I was wrong. You just let this person steal my achievements. I've been chipping away at this mountain of prejudice for 5 years, over 1,000 days and nights, and still, nothing.
You look down on me.
Enough.
Enough. Why are you yelling? You scared me. What's going on? Xiao Zhong, he's your brother, your son. Do you know that?
All these years, do you know how he's been living?
Us? How did we mistreat him?
We treat him well. Our whole family treats him like a servant, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry. We never gave him pocket money.
Did you know that?
I brought him back from poverty, gave him such a privileged life. That's such luck for him. What's wrong with asking him to do chores? And he doesn't even want to.
Yes, so what does that have to do with us? He brought this upon himself. If he hadn't targeted Jingzhou from the start, would we have punished him by making him clean?
You. Xiao Zhong is right. 10 years, and his efforts couldn't overcome your bias. I was wrong. Sadly, I realized it too late.
If you don't trust him, bring him back. As long as he's willing to use his songs to make my son famous, we can treat him better later.
All right.
Sis, stop crying. We'll bring him back. He's been gone for many days. He should miss us by now. Xiao Chong.
Will he come back? Xinzhong, isn't your injury still not healed?
Take a few more days to recover?
It's fine. Today, I want to get the contract signed.
Let me know if you need anything, I'll arrange it.
I need a quiet place to work. Next, I'll tailor some hits for your singers to boost their fame.
Alright, I believe in you. You just focus on creating, I'll handle everything else.
Thanks, Mr. Gu. I heard you didn't sign a deal with Xinjingzhou because of me.
There were rumors about ghostwriters for Xinjingzhou's songs. Now it seems he's just an embroidered pillow.
Ghostwriters? You think Xinjingzhou didn't write any of those songs himself?
That's right. I've dealt with Xinjingzhou privately too, and with his temperament and talent I doubt he could write that hit song. That's why I didn't sign him, I signed you instead. Now it seems I've scored a great deal.
Looks like even if he stole my stuff, Xinjingzhou would still not succeed. It just wasn't meant for him.
I can go find a place for you first. You focus on preparing your work. I can give you a month.
A month? That's too long. I can write a hit for your star today.
You finished it so fast? I want a real hit, not just any tossed-together song.
Take a look, you'll see. Cold rain splashing randomly on my face.
A real hit it truly is. A hit. It's really a hit. And this tune really suits the king's voice. I never expected you'd create another hit in such a short time. Looks like I got a real bargain.
This is just a part. I won't let you feel those 50% shares are a loss. I'll be heading off now. I'll give you 10 more of these hits in a week.
With these, I can cultivate countless singers like Shen Jingzhou.
I'll head back now. Now Shen Jingzhou's position has been shaken, and Shen Nanfei has lost her title as the genius host. The Shen family must be anxious.
Shenchong, Mom wants you home.
Go back. I have to go back. I've completely severed all ties with your Shen family.
Xiaozhong, we didn't treat you before.
We ignored you and didn't care about your feelings.
We won't do it again. Come with us, okay?
Stop pretending.
Shenzhong,
What's with the attitude?
we came to pick you up.
What do you want? What do I want?
I want you ruined, stuck in a mess. I want all that you owe me. Paid back in full.
Shenzhong,
With future entertainment backing you. Our Shen group can easily freeze out a minor singer like you. Without the Shen family. In Jiangcheng. You'll have nowhere to stand.
Don't worry. Even if your Shen family gives up on Shenzhong, I won't.
Gu Linger.
Future Entertainment's President Gu.
President Gu. Shenzhong just got lucky with a couple of songs. He's a loser. Sure you want to side with a loser. And go against our Shen family, Shaoling.
Stop talking.
Someone like you who lacks insight is the real loser.
Mr. Gu,
You really value him.
That's right. What you don't want.
I do want.
Shenzhong, I'm ready. 7 days later, hosting a banquet inviting prominent figures from Jiang province.
To spread your name.
Did you hear?
Now that I'm away from the Shen family, all of Jiang City is my refuge. Get out, all of you.
Shenzhong, you'll regret this.
My only regret is not leaving the Shen family earlier. Linger, let's go.
Sis, we're just letting him go.
Enough, it's our fault. He won't come back again.
He has to come back in 7 days.
I'll throw a party with Jing.
We'll invite all the stars and elites from Jiangzhou. Isn't Shenzhong trying to be a star? Well, I'll make sure. He spends his whole life in obscurity. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Liu. This is Shen Ling from Shen Group.
Hosting event in 7 days.
Music exchange event.
Hope you can attend then.
Sure, Mr. Shen. I'll definitely be there.
All right.
Hello, Mr. Liu.
Linger Gu, CEO of Future Entertainment.
I would like to discuss a collaboration with you.
Collaboration.
Here's a song tailored just for you by Future Entertainment. Take a look.
Cold rain hitting my face randomly. Great lyrics, great melody. Once released, it will surely shock the Chinese music scene.
If you're interested in collaborating, I'll be waiting for you at the Golden Melody Exchange at Longding Hotel in 7 days to discuss further cooperation.
Alright, don't worry. I'll definitely be there. Definitely.
Queen Wang. Hello, Queen Wang. I'm Shin Ling from Shin Group. In 7 days,
Our Shin group.
we'll host music exchange at Longding Hotel. You can join us.
Sure, see you in 7 days, Mr. Shun.
Alright, alright.
What? Future Entertainment sent me a custom-made hit. Where's he?
I'll head there now. Hey Mr. Zhou. Hey Miss Yang. Hey Mrs. Han. Hey Mr. Li the superstar. Hey, Mr. Wang. Today we've got some big names in the entertainment industry here. Stay sharp and make sure to treat them well. Got it.
Shinjong, you're here too.
You're all here too.
Brother. You're not thinking of using this chance to attend the Golden Melody Exchange and let the sisters' connections pave the way for you, are you?
Don't worry. I don't care about the Shin family's resources.
Xiaozhong, if you're willing to come back, I'll pave the way for you like I did for Jingzhou.
You'd really be that kind?
Xiaozhong, I really know I was wrong, just come back with us. I know you're upset with us, but it's not worth sacrificing your future. I'll give you all the best resources.
The Shin family would actually share resources with me.
Brother, how can you say that about your sisters? They worked so hard to organize this event.
This is probably your only
chance in life to connect with the elite.
Don't worry, even without your resources, Shinchong will still shine as the brightest star.
It's rumored that the future entertainment CEO has a keen eye.
Ruthless business tactics.
But this time, they'll probably face a big setback today. I've already dealt with all the key players in the entertainment industry.
I've dealt with them all. They're all coming.
To the Shin Family Music Exchange.
Really?
Shinchong, the Shin family has planned your career. As long as you keep writing articles for Big Sister, songs for Jingzhou.
And business plans for me.
If you're willing to come back, then I overlook the past. And launch your career.
No need. I don't need it. You're getting ahead of yourself.
I suggest you obediently come back.
Brother, you should return. Otherwise, you'll see no one at your party today. Wouldn't that be awkward?
It's been so long, and none of your invitees have arrived. Are you sure they'll come, the ones you invited? The music exchange event.
Maybe something delayed them on the way.
King Lu is here.
Mr. Lu.
Miss Shin, I'm really sorry.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'll go in first.
The superstar's here.
Ms. Wang, the super.
Oh, sorry, Miss Shin.
No worries, I understand. You go ahead. Okay.
I'll go in first then.
See that, Shinchong? They probably got stuck in traffic. Their attitude towards my sister proves everything.
Oh, really? Well, congratulations to you all then.
See that, Shinchong? That's the influence of our Shin group. I suggest you get back here immediately. Otherwise, you'll wear your sauls down waiting.
You'll never see the person you're waiting for.
Who says I won't? At least I'm here.
Just a host of a lousy radio station. Who do you think you are?
Hey, don't say that. She's a star now, you know. Who knows, today could be the day someone comes just for Shinchong.
Enough. You two, stop talking. Xiaochong, everyone's swayed by your sister. If you keep this up, you'll embarrass yourself. Come back.
Don't pretend to care.
If you come back with me, I'll introduce you at the party. It'll start your path to fame.
Really?
Well, thanks a lot then.
Ignore them. Let's go in first.
Such pretenders. Wonder what their faces will be like when their party's empty.
Enough, Jingzhou, say less. Alright.
Everyone's inside now. Let's go in too.
Can't wait to see their reaction.
When they find their halls empty, what kind of expression will it be?
Why is no one here?
What's going on?
This can't be.
We already agreed with them. How can no one be here? Did they all go to Shinzhong's side?
They went to the wrong place.
Promised me. These 2 rooms are close.
It must be though.
Useless staff who led them wrong.
Sister 3, let's go get them back right now.
I've been worrying for so long. Won't let Shinzhong benefit from this.
Let's go over there now.
Alright.
Shinzhong.
What are you up to again?
I wondered why you were so confident. Turns out you asked the staff to send the guests I invited to your hall.
Brother, you shouldn't stoop to this just to get famous. Are you just sure that I tricked them?
Who else could it be but you?
See that? In your eyes, I'll always be just a liar, a person with no manners. No matter what I do or how hard I try, it never works, Xiaozhong.
Sis.
Don't say so much to him. I'm going in right now to expose his true face. Did you all come to the wrong place?
Miss Shin.
The 2 banquet halls are really close. The one next door is a music exchange I prepared for everyone. This banquet hall. Gu Linger is organizing it for Shinchong, an unknown star. You'd better come with me.
What about this?
Hasn't Miss Shin gotten any news? What news?
What about
We've promised Shinchong and Mr. Gu, that's why we're here.
Yes.
It's not a mistake.
You promised them. Didn't you promise me that?
You can't blame me for this.
It's really Shinzhong.
He tailored a song for me.
If I didn't come,
The song would have been snatched away.
Shinzhong wrote it for you.
Exactly. That song perfectly matches my voice. Once it's released, it'll be a smash hit.
Ah,
Yeah.
Even wrote me a sweet song.
your first love, do you all have one?
Yeah, we all do.
How is that possible?
How could Shinzhong write so many songs in such a short time, and they're all hits?
don't you know if I've got the talent, Shin Jingzhou? Haven't all your hits over the years been stolen from me?
You. What nonsense are you talking? Am I talking nonsense?
Are you going to say I'm framing you again, that I'm making things up to smear you, Shin Jingzhou? If you're truly talented and can create, why not try making something up right now, on the spot?
Creation takes time, inspiration, and the right mood. How can you just create on demand?
Aren't you a self-proclaimed genius? Can't you create on any topic? Why aren't you creating?
Were we wrong?
All things accumulated.
Were written by Shinzhong. Have we been too biased against him? And that's why we never believed him. Wrongly accuse him.
Impossible. Shinchong is the outcast of our family.
He wrote those songs. But just because Gu Linger,
Got others to write them.
outcast from the slums,
Probably doesn't recognize a few.
probably can't read a single word.
You still refuse to admit my talent, don't you? Oh, you want to compare cultural knowledge and literary skills? I'll compete with you. Hand me a pen.
He's going to write a song on the spot.
Shenchong, just don't embarrass yourself. If you can't write anything, you'll be a laughing stock in the entire entertainment industry.
You really want to prove you have the ability to create? Don't write a bad song and prove you're a joke.
I've already finished the song.
That was fast.
Just don't write a bad song, or I won't acknowledge it.
Kuei.
Charming and elusive. Floating charm. Charm. Again.
What is all of this?
Fire, blaze, flames.
What is all this? Shenchong, just because you know some rare words doesn't mean you can write well.
Again and again. Fire, flame, blaze.
Water, wood, stream.
In harmony, wandering alone, stunning insight, endless melon offered as a standard.
This is actually a song.
How did I never notice before? He sings so well.
This doesn't count, this doesn't count.
These are just rare words piled up. How can you call it lyrics? Has no quality at all.
Chinese characters in our country pen to paper, creating 5,000 years of history.
For makes a start.
The four waters are for waters are for fire is for fire. You're saying it's not good enough. I think you can't read.
It's not a golden song, but unique characters show he has a big vocabulary.
Chinese characters. They're written as poems.
A clown with such creative ability. I'm glad I agreed to work with him. It's truly my honor.
Beautiful melody from every note.
Everyone says words make the idioms.
This is way better than Xiaoshen's singing, right? Do you agree with Shenchong's talent now?
I was wrong. I misunderstood Xiaochong.
Clearly knew.
His creative talent, yet still doubted him.
If you have it, why didn't you show it earlier? You should have shared earlier for the Shen family to rise. You're just selfish, only care about yourself.
I'm selfish, that's right.
You've got the talent. Why don't you write for everyone? Compose some songs for Jingzhou.
They be #1 in their field by now. Stop saying that, sister.
I say it like it is. You're just selfish.
You have such creative skills, but you didn't leave the Shen family.
Even if you gave just a little, the Shen family would be thriving now.
I didn't help you. The recent gold releases you put out. The radio speech scripts. And your business plans, Shenling. Which one wasn't created by me?
Serious Snow.
Turns out it's written by Shenchong.
Isn't this the song Shen Jingzhou claimed as his original when he won the Tianwang Award?
Isn't this the script that earned me the Genius Radio Host title? That live broadcast had over 10 million listeners. It made me the genius host everyone sees. Turns out it was all thanks to Xiaozhong.
This is my script. This is how I became an award-winning actress. Xiaozhong, here's my business plan.
This is the business proposal. That won me the South City project at 23. And this one. From when I was 25. Transformation advice to beat opponents. When I was 28, all this was made for me by Jingzhou. Could it be that I was wrong?
That our sisters were wrong. We misunderstood Xiaozhong all along. She's been helping us. I truly understand my mistake now. Xiaozhong, forgive us.
Now I know. It's too late. For all these years, what I gave you. Time to take it back.